morning. Welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 193 pounds on a ketogenic journey and discovered why I was stalled last year. So 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I don't know, I've lost track now. It was that time of the month. I always go up, I always get very low ketosis. All of a sudden I was kicked from ketosis, and I've been kicked since then, and I know why. Ibuprofen, 800 milligrams. I have tested time and time again. I have to take it because of fibromyalgia. I pulled my back. Right now, I want to take it because my head is blowing up with a migraine, and the back of my spine is making me want to throw up everywhere. However, this is day 3 of not taking them, and as you saw, after 2 days, I got back in ketosis, and my weight that I had put on, like, what, 8 pounds I put on, from taking these, not eating more. I was still doing all my physical activity, not eating more carbs. It was from those things. Now I know why I was stopped. Last year I was on it almost every day, 3 times a day for the whole entire year except a couple of months. And those couple of months I actually lost tons of weight during that time, and then no longer could lose weight because every time I take those again, I gain 8 to 10 pounds within a few days. It's really weird. One, I barely pee. I seem to hold tons of fluid on my whole entire body when I take them. They make my blood sugar go up. I know some people, it says it can make your blood sugar go down, but for me it actually makes it go up. And I've watched a couple of videos of some keto doctors and stuff explain why things like ibuprofen can kick you out of ketosis, make your blood sugar go up, but it's not everyone it does that to. Unfortunately, there's some of us unlucky ones that get messed up from all kind of things. So I'm going to go ahead and show you real fast my mornings reading my GKI, and in a little bit I'll show you my weigh-in. Okay, I got coffee going. I've been up for like 30 minutes, haven't really done anything but a weigh-in. Ketones 1.1, that makes me happy, which tells me it wasn't the monk's fruit fault. It was definitely the Motrin. Alright, now, but what is my glucose? This is what matters here. 91. It's still a little high, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So my GKI was 4.6, so I'm in moderate ketosis again, so that's a yay. It is 2 o'clock. I've only had a collagen coffee. Like I said, horrible headache right now, but I am dressed to go for my walk. So yesterday I had to do all 10,000 and something steps at once. I've been trying to spread it out throughout the day so it doesn't hurt me as much with my back and my issues, you know, like 5,000 and then 5,000 hours later. But yesterday I ran out of time, and I thought I was only going to get 5,000 to 7,000 steps in, but that silly dog who would not go home and I had to keep walking him home must have made me want, like, it must have wanted me to do my walk, because I got over 10,000 steps by the end of the night. And if my watch hadn't died and I hadn't needed to charge it, I think I would have been at 12 to 13,000 steps. But hours before I went to bed, the watch died. And I still did some cleaning and walking and doing some more stuff. So who knows where I actually got yesterday. Also, I want to thank Lisa. Lisa is the one who sent me the fairy. I don't know why. She said there was a note in it, but Amazon has not been giving the notes. Like, Dino sends me fairies, sends me stuff, and he says he writes these long, beautiful notes, and there's not any there. It's so weird. So thank you. Thank you so much. You totally made my week. Like, I am totally still psyched and excited about it. It's just amazing to me. So thank you. Thank you so much. What else do I want to tell you? There was something else in my brain. Like I said, horrible headache. But I am in moderate ketosis, so I'm getting close to being in high ketosis if I can continue to bring my sugar down. You saw what I ate yesterday. I did not end up having the 3rd collagen coffee. That was it. 1 scoop of collagen for the day. 2 black coffees for the day. Well, you know, mixed together because I do half and half scoops in them. I only had 2 wings in the end and only that little bit of cauliflower. It was not a lot of calories. It was not a lot of food. But after drinking all the water after my walk, I was no longer hungry. And I didn't feel like eating. And I believe as long as I feel fine, I'm not going to force myself to eat. Just ain't happening, because when that happens, I end up throwing up and I get really sick feeling. So it was fine that my calories were, I think, 900 or something. I don't know. We'll look later. But yeah, so I will insert right now what my carb manager was yesterday that will show you my calories, my carbs, all of that stuff. I'm also going to put my steps in from my Fitbit. A lot of y'all said y'all want to be in my Fitbit group, but I have invited you all, the ones who's asked, and it keeps saying invited. It doesn't say joined yet. It is the Walking Ketoers, I think is what I named it. So if you're looking for a Fat to Keto group, Fat to Keto is my name on there, but the group I decided to name it the Walking Ketoers, okay, because, you know, I'm weird like that. So I am all dressed in my little workout outfits. I had bought it for the gym and I was wearing them and they were crazy tight, but I wore them because they still made me look cute. But after losing all this weight, I'm going to show you what they look like. Hold on. Let me raise you a tiny bit. I'm going to step over here and you can see that. Let me see. Let me turn it a little more. If I can do this. All right. So you can see that, look, it's loose now, and it was crazy skin tight, like my tummy was poking it out. So that's an off-scale victory. And yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably talk to y'all a little while I'm walking. And yeah, let me go ahead and get that walk on, because guess what? It's supposed to rain in 2 hours. So I need to get as much on as I can with this major headache. So I've gotten 1 mile in. Hold on. So I'm trying to at least get the 2 miles in. It is hot. I am covered in sweat. And I don't know if y'all can see the storm back there, but it's coming. And it keeps thundering. So I don't know if I'm going to get the 2 miles in before I have no choice but to go inside. It's not worth getting hit by lightning. And I think as much as I'm sweating, that it's counting more than normal in my opinion. That's what I'm going to say. Because I am going as fast as I can. I cannot run. I'm in flip-flops and I don't want to hurt my back more. And holy crap, it's hot. I think it's officially time to go in. It's starting to get really dark. And I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder off in the distance. And I saw lightning in the distance too. So we'll see how much I get by the time I get to my house. Okay, so I am back in the house from my walk. I almost got 2 miles in. Hopefully the storm doesn't last all night and I can do more. Or I'm going to walk up and down my house on the inside to at least get the 2 miles in. Hold on, my mom's calling. I always know when I'm recording, so they call. My mom's like, I didn't see you go in the house. Did you go in the house? Did you walk up the street? I'm like, it's thunder, rain, and lightning. I'm in the house. So, yeah. Alright, it's 3:13. My headache has gone down a lot compared when I woke up this morning. Like I said, I will walk up and down to get my last few steps in to at least make the 2 miles. Not doing the elliptical because that will hurt my back. Not doing the stationary bike or a bunch of other exercise because I don't want to take Motrin. I'll do what I can. I want to at least make the 5,000 steps, which equals 2 miles. That's the goal right now. The goal, see, I've been making these goals every day between 2 and 3 sometime. During that time, I want to walk 2 miles. Then between 6 and 8, sometime I want to walk 2 more miles. The storm is being evil, stopping me. That's all I gotta say. But I am a little hungry, so I'm thinking about making me another coffee and then going ahead and cooking my dinner. Maybe I'll drink the coffee first so I can make dinner closer to 4:30. I noticed lately I need to move my dinner around 4, and I go to bed around 8ish. It's been mostly 10 lately, but that way I don't have the urge to snack or anything. It's not a hunger thing. It's a bored, lonely type thing. Like do any of y'all have those issues? Like, I know if I'm upset or I have anxiety, I crave food, I want a snack, and I try my best not to ever let myself. As long as I'm inside my house, I don't let myself. When I'm in my parents', it's a whole nother ballgame. So I have to stand on their porch a lot, or don't go near their kitchen, because it's mindless eating. Even if it is a keto friendly item like strawberries or a cucumber, it's still mindless eating. I wasn't hungry. My anxiety just got the best of me, and I ran to some food to calm my anxiety down. And I'm trying to learn to deal with my anxiety without calming it down with food. Yes, sometimes I drink coffee to calm it down, which I'm perfectly fine with, and I do not need to get over that part, in my opinion. Some people get anxiety from coffee because of the caffeine. I don't. I've been drinking coffee since I was 3. Caffeine doesn't affect me, and on top of it, it soothes me. It is my blankie. My coffee is my blankie. So I am going to shut up and make the coffee and then make food and show you what I'm eating. Like I said, today's food will probably be just like yesterday's food, because and maybe tomorrow's as well. I am doing 3 days of the same exact food in a row to try to get back into high ketosis, get my sugar down. And this is going to be like the challenge that I'm going to give all y'all, but I'm going to allow y'all to have more food and more options than I allow myself. Because the way I eat, most people do not want to do it, or would have a very hard time doing it, especially if you're new to keto and you don't fast like I do now, because I couldn't do it. I could not do this 6 months ago, people. Like, before May, before I got really sick, there's no way. I didn't even last 16, 18 hours fasting. I always ate at least 2+ meals a day, even after that, and I just couldn't do that. And then I got really, really sick and really didn't eat for 11 days, except tons of carbs. Like, I ate the baked potatoes, the saltine crackers, vanilla wafers. After that whole incident, which I didn't gain, I lost 3 more pounds during that time. I barely ate, I barely drank though. So, after that, I only can seem to stomach 1 meal a day. When I eat 2, my stomach can't handle it. It really hurts. And all those symptoms I was having before, with all the throwing up and wondering what was going on with my stomach and all the horrible heartburn, it comes back. So if I stay with either very tiny multiple meals, very tiny, or 1 still tiny compared to most people in this world, meal, my stomach can handle it better. So yeah, so I'm gonna shut up, go take these sweaty clothes off, wipe down, had a bathing suit on so I could go in the pool, and that's not happening. So yeah, I gotta figure out what to do in my day. It's till 5, so it is 5 o'clock and I'm about to eat. I'm having 3 full wings if I can finish them all. They are absolutely large and they look yummy. I really love this seasoning. I hope it continues to work once I get to my lowest weight again and see what happens. I am 1 serving of cauliflower with a 1/2 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter and my Himalayan salt. So yeah, starving. And look, I'm using the little cute fork again. Believe it or not, this fork picks this up way better than the big forks. And on top of it, I don't have to do so many dishes. I don't have to go and say, oh, well, I don't feel like washing that fork. Let's just use another one. No, I only have 1 of these. So if I give this my rule, I'll just keep rewashing it and not ever have a bunch of silverware to do at once. Because this girl hates dishes. So, yeah, lazy way. Alright, so I finished eating. I was gonna wear my waist trainer. Keto Diamond showed hers yesterday, I think it was, in her video. They are uncomfortable. The one I have is the least uncomfortable kind, and it helps you sweat. So I was gonna wear it, but I just finished eating dinner, and my tummy is all upset from eating. It always is. It always feels like I put a brick in my stomach no matter what I eat for about 30 minutes after I eat. So that wasn't going to happen. And I hope I'm not having like a little heartburn from the seasoning. I really hope not, because it tastes so much better when I can use seasoning on food instead of just salt. That's pretty boring. So this was day 2 of beans and cauliflower, butter, and collagen, Himalayan salt, and that seasoning. And that's it. Tomorrow will be day 3 of the same thing. And yes, I will be doing a challenge like this with y'all sometime this month, towards the end. But this is what works for me. This is what helps me get into ketosis. This is what helps me only be sick to my stomach for like 30 minutes after eating instead of an hour or 2. It helps my weight go down. Helps me keep my fats at 45 or less. Yeah, it does keep my calories pretty low. I think it keeps it around 900 or something. Yesterday's was only 600 and something because I only had 2 wings. So, yes, that can be a problem if you go every day extremely low for a long time. However, there is, like I said, a very low calorie keto diet, which is between 600 and 800 calories a day. They put people on it who are really big or need to drop weight very quickly. It's usually supervised by a doctor. I've been doing keto long enough that I don't need a doctor to supervise me. And I don't get sick from doing low calories, and I don't go to 600. Let's head back this way. I don't want the dog following me today. I don't go, you know, down to 600 most days. I think I was at 700 yesterday. And that's just because I didn't feel like eating. Most days I'm between 13 and 900, just depending on what I eat. If I had done boneless, skinless chicken breast, it would be quite lower. My protein would be higher though. So sometime this week I have to go to the store and get more food, maybe tomorrow, because I only have enough meat for tomorrow. Oh, I don't think I'm going to eat 3 wings at a time. It's just too much food for me at once. Here's the problem. I can't eat big portions. It makes me sick. I can't even eat normal sized portions, as people call it, because it hurts my stomach. I can't eat multiple times a day though. So like I can't eat small portions throughout the day because I won't lose any weight. I mean, you've heard those calories in, calories out, and you'll lose your weight. And just keep your carbs down and you'll lose your weight. Yes, that worked for me. Not the calories in, calories out. That has never worked for me. But eating multiple times a day, keeping my carbs where it should be, weight melted off. But the closer you get to your goal, the more strict and crazy you might have to get. Especially if you're not patient like me. If you are like going on year 3 very soon, and you're like, okay, I've lost 193 pounds in 3 years, but I want to already be at my goal. Like, I wanted to be at my goal last year. I thought I was going to be at my goal by Christmas, but I got stopped. And now we know it was the ibuprofen. So I have no more patience. My patience is gone of just, let's just eat it the way we're supposed to, and it'll come off slowly. No. Those days are over. We're going to eat. We're going to track. We're going to do our exercise. Rain, shine, thunder, lightning, snow, whatever. I'm going to get it in, period. Because this girl is ready to be at maintenance mode. And what am I going to do at maintenance mode? Well, not only make recipes and show you my meals, I plan on eating twice a day. So not only will I be doing all that, I want to tone and I want to build strength. I want to be able to pull myself up a mountain like cliff if I'm falling off and about to die, because right now I have no strength. I have serious boo-boos and I would end up letting go in a few seconds and dying. And I've decided this world has gone friggin' nuts and I need to be stronger to protect myself in case of the apocalypse. Like, the way it's going, there really could be a zombie apocalypse or something. That's all I gotta say. And this girl needs to be prepared. Also, my parents, think it's time for me to get my concealed license. If you're anti-gun, I'm very sorry about this. But I believe in protecting yourself. And right now, I can carry it all day long as everyone can see it on my hip or something. Of course, you can't carry it in the federal buildings. There's a whole list. My dad's mowing, and I don't know what he just ran over. There's a whole list of laws and where you can and can't carry it. So I've been studying, making sure I know all the laws, because I don't want to go to the class. All right, you have the class. Well, I'm going to have to go to the class, but you have the class. It's 8 hours long. They teach you all this stuff. Then you take a little test. Then you got to get 28 shots out of 40. It's got to hit the target. But I want the answers before I go to the class. Like, I want to know them all in my brain because I don't want to mess up. And because of my dyslexia, I freeze up during tests. But if I know, like if I've read everything there is and trained my brain to remember all the answers, like you do in a driver's test, then it should be easy enough for me. It shouldn't be such a problem. So I'll be doing that in the future. I've been studying though, to make sure it's all up in there. Gotta love stupid dyslexia. So all it really does is, like today, I was typing to y'all, and because I had a headache, I had to keep retyping because, first of all, my computer does not autocorrect. And oh my god, the pit is coming. Great. Okay, you just stay down there in your yard. I don't know if y'all can see him. He's very mean and he loves to bite people. This is what's not fair. I've lived here way longer than those people and I can't even walk my own street. Like, they have only lived here maybe 4 or 5 years at the most. I've lived here 20, I don't know, since I was 16 years old, and I'm 42 now. And this is crap. And that dog's been around for 2 years. And it's not fair. Not fair at all. And because there's no leash law, I can't do anything about it. But, so yeah, so I was twisting all the letters up and all the typing and had to go back and correct them. Everything was red. And I was just like, wow, my brain hates me today. And I can say the wrong word and not even realize I said the wrong word. Watch the video again, won't even realize it. The next day when I watch it, my brain's like, oh, you said the wrong word. So, it's quite irritating. Very irritating. So, yeah, so I'm just going to get my walk on. Be going to sleep around 9 or 10 again, probably. What is my dad running over? I swear. You run around stuff when you mow, you don't run over it. I think he's lost his mind. Okay, so I won't be walking back that way today. And I can't walk up too far because the puppy will follow me home. Guess I'm going to be walking this little stretch back and forth. I guess that's my walk today. So I made my 10,000 steps. I'm rewarding myself by drinking this whole bottle and relaxing in that beautiful pool and listening to this music. Even though the water is a little cold, I don't care. I just worked my butt off. I can't believe I managed to get the 10,000 steps in.